Hello, one. This is Chase Pound. No one's been a while since I released any videos, but as marking the holiday to a close, my topic discussion is movies is non-holiday movies that are played around the holidays. I mean non-Christmas movies that are played around the holidays. And this kind of brought this subject after doing a video on the lack of songs representing other holidays. This brought me to another realization about certain movies that are not Christmas themed or set around Christmas maybe, but they are popular around. But they're movies that are popular with the holiday are often played or aired on TV during the holiday season. And one of these movies in particular that I want to start off talking about is that I frequently hear people debating a lot on both TV and on the news and just online. In particular, I was reading on Reddit about the movie Die Hard, about is it considered a Christmas movie? And this is the 1988 film that stars Bruce Willis. Now, personally, I'm not really familiar with the plot of the plot of the movie, or the layout, or what the movie is about, or anything. But other than that, it has Bruce Willis in it, and it's set around Christmas in New York, and it has like a heist of a skyscraper building. You can see the poster, and it kind of always reminds me of the Tower Inferno, but the movie itself,
like right now, score
that a lot of people talk about, you hear people, as I see on the news, talk about Al Roker. I think debated it, and I think someone at the Macy's Thanksgiving Parade made a joke about Die Hard being a Christmas movie. But I hear all these different debates, and most people say it is a Christmas movie, and mainly because it has the elements of a Christmas movie. Well, of course, it's set around Christmas Eve. There's snow, which is always an element in Christmas movies. Snow. There's a lot of music, popular Christmas music is played in the background, and Christmas jingles interwoven with the main music score of the movie too. This is what I read online. So some of those elements make it a Christmas movie, and they reference Christmas throughout the movie too. And I was reading that what started this debate supposedly came from a sitcom. Based on what I heard on Reddit, came off a sitcom. People say it was Brooklyn Nine-Nine. Others debate it was Gilmore Girls, Seinfeld, Friends. So the list goes on with the sitcoms that started this debate. But most people have always mostly debated that it is a Christmas movie. It is a Christmas movie just because of the elements that reference Christmas. And though personally myself, my personal opinions, do I consider it a Christmas movie? And it's kind of, again, like I said, I'm not really a fan of this movie, nor ever really seen it. Period. So but if it's a Christmas movie, I would say it could work as a movie that represents the holiday because like as they said, it references Christmas in it, and it has like the music and the snowy weather, and just I guess other things that references as a Christmas, but it's not. I wouldn't say it's like a traditional Christmas movie where it centers around the holiday, and I guess like other movies that may have like magical or mystical elements, or I believe about the main theme of giving and so forth. But it has the Christmas holiday as the backdrop, and it could be used in a way if we wanted to represent it if it was the only movie you had, or a favorite movie of yours that's iconic that you think could represent the holiday. Like if it was like a marathon, and they're airing like classic Christmas movies, you could probably add it as a movie to represent the holiday. Just like in a way other movies I've seen that aren't really focused on the holidays, but they have it as the backdrop, and it can be used a way of kind of representing, a creative way of representing the holidays, like the Poseidon Adventure, which is about a ship that capsizes and sinks on New Year's Eve, and you could use that as a movie that represent New Year's Eve, to watch around New Year's Eve. Don't interestingly, not that often is the movie played around New Year's Eve, but it could work, and sometimes I done it myself watching it around the New Year's holiday, but it's not focused on New Year's Eve though. But other movies like it was a movie I seen, old movie I saw called Dangerous Crossing, and it's the 1953 movie. That's it's a mystery crime, but it features like a little segment where it's set around Halloween, even though it's not the main focus of the movie. But it kind of like features it setting around the Halloween as the crew, as they're setting up decorations for the holiday. And in a way, it could be used as a way of representing the holiday, or I guess celebration of Halloween, even though it's not really a Halloween movie. But sometimes I've done it myself. I watch this movie up close around the Halloween season to represent Halloween, though I'm not a big Halloween fan or enthusiast or fanatic, you could say, but I use that as a creative way of representing the holiday, having like a mystery crime movie around that time of the year to represent it. So it could work in favor as being a Die Hard. Now back to the thing about Die Hard, it could work as a holiday themed movie. And then this brings me to other movies that often popular classic movies that are played around Christmas season, such as also knows Gone with the Wind gets this treatment as being like kind of a holiday movie too. I think it was part of AMC's schedule for the holidays, Christmas holiday, the show Wizard of Oz. And this made me wonder why is Gone with the Wind, I mean Wizard of Oz getting this classic, getting this treatment as a holiday movie, and this, which it doesn't reference anything with the holiday in the movie. No reference to the holiday in the movie. But Googling it says that it was part of the tradition going back to the 50s and 60s that it would be regularly air around Thanksgiving and Christmas, and that where the tradition of Gone with the Wind being a holiday staple originates. Right. The same can be said for another defining 1939 movie classic, also by MGM, called Gone with the Wind. Most of you probably heard of it. Another big iconic movie. It too gets this treatment as being like a holiday classic, and it's mainly because when it was released on December 15, 1939, it became the state. It was almost like a state holiday that celebrated the premiere of Gone with the Wind. So that became with it being December itself, that already gave it a distinction as being kind of a movie associated with, I guess, the holiday season. In a way, even in the movie, it has like a brief scene where it's set around Christmas time. I think a certain part of the movie. So kind of, I can see now how Gone with the Wind would be associated with a Christmas movie, a holiday movie. What movie then? And also when I was coming up, at one point on AMC, it was it's kind of a tradition, tradition to have it aired around the Thanksgiving holiday, like an all-day marathon of Gone with the Wind. Now I imagine that in recent years that may have dwindled with in the years following the George Floyd and the racial reckoning of and the resurgence, I guess I should say, in the wake of George Floyd's of the police killing of George Floyd, there was common racial reckoning and the awareness of woke culture movement of anything associated with the Confederacy, slavery, police brutality, etc., and so forth. And Gone with the Wind was one of those movies that fell in this category, and possibly that the tradition of having a marathon of the movie probably dwindled with that because of that. I'm not sure they're doing it. I don't think this year they didn't do it, so I imagine they probably stopped it. But it was a point in time they did show it on AMC during the holiday season.
You have to be quite the go
other movies it was, my mom used to say that another classic movie, Imitation Life, used to come on here on TV around the holidays. Though I googled this movie too, and it said that Imitation Life, however, wasn't a movie that was played around that wasn't a movie that represented the holiday, or which I knew it didn't, but it wasn't a popular movie that was played around the holidays. But at some point, maybe in the 1970s, it was a time when classic movies were played during the holiday season. Holiday season, I guess, it's like movies that when kids were out of school or people were off of work or so forth, they would be able to, I guess, sit down and watch the movie as a family, I guess. Family is something to look forward to, I guess, a movie to watch or enjoy during the holiday, I guess. Yeah, so maybe I can see how Imitation Life would probably fit that type of movie to watch around the holiday, though it does feature a brief scene as well that is set around Christmas too. But though it's not solely a Christmas movie. But another movie too in the 60s is The Sound of Music. Also gets this treatment too as a holiday movie, and again because of, I guess, traditional syndication and airing it on television that became associated with the holidays. Though it's not solely a Christmas movie. It makes no references to Christmas in the movie either. And even the song, the music number, these are, I forget what's the exact name of it, but I hear it frequently. These are one of our favorite things. That song also gets categorized too as a Christmas song, which I was curious about why it gets this association with as being a Christmas song. And I was actually hearing it at a church event I went to. It was like a house party I went to, and they played like mix of different Christmas musics, and one was that Sound of Music song. These are one of our favorite things. And I asked this question to a church friend, and I asked her, why is this song played as a Christmas song? And she made a point by saying because it says these are one of our favorite things, which the tradition of the Christmas season and things we like to do during the holidays are kind of like these are one of our favorite things, which makes sense. So I can see why it would be used as a Christmas song. And it was actually, this song was actually a Christmas when the annual Christmas event they have at Rockefeller Center, where they light up the the new annual Christmas tree. They always have like singers, performers, I guess, marking the occasion, the start of the Christmas season, and the actress, and I think she's a singer, actress who was in The Little Mermaid, Halle Bailey, not to get confused with Halle Berry, Halle Bailey. She performed the song "These Are One of My Favorite Things," and that got me thinking then about that. But someone at church explained to me that what it means, that makes sense. So that's some of the movies that get lumped in this category. I guess that get associated with the holidays. Then other movies too, really, It's a Wonderful Life, which they show annually on NBC every year on Christmas Eve. I just watched a little bit the other day. It too, in a way, is not really a Christmas movie, because the whole movie doesn't sit around Christmas. It's only near the end of the movie that I think it's set near Christmas. It's not solely all about Christmas like other movies may be, but it too gets this holiday treatment. But I guess because and someone else made a point back then on Reddit too, that it can be also looked at as more as a supernatural drama more than a supernatural fantasy drama more than a Christmas movie. But yet it gets this treatment as a Christmas movie. Which that person also has a point. So I guess it kind of opens the door. I guess the Die Hard debate opens the door for other Christmas movies too. And Home Alone too gets this similar treatment as well. Because it is set around Christmas and the holiday, but which I'm not familiar with Home Alone either, about the plot of that movie, but I always assumed it was a Christmas movie. But someone said in the Reddit comments that Die Hard is more Christmassy than Home Alone. But Home Alone 2 is set around the holiday too, but it can be lumped together again with this as representing the holiday, so you can look at it different ways. But those are some of the movies that usually classic movies that all are associated as holiday movies, Christmas movies, even though they're not the sole premise of the movies about the holidays. And that's all I have to say on this subject. Feel free to comment if you got any good comments or opinions about these movies. Thinking the following next week, I plan on my schedule is to do my Christmas review and talk about my goals for the new year, and maybe talk about what I had accomplished this year too. And I still plan on releasing the Time Ran Out, I guess, video too. I know I keep saying I'm gonna have it uploaded, but I just keep getting behind on doing it. I kind of have already started like few videos on the like few videos already set up already, and I plan to merge them with the rest of the videos, that explaining the movie and so forth, about the whole movie, the plot, the background, and so forth. So I'll have that ready as soon as possible at some point. And that's all I have to say. This is Love You by Chase Pounds. Happy holidays.